So, cooking with Zilla. Got the onions, got the scrapple. I'm about to make some of my mother's scrapple and eggs. 1 second. Here's some milk for my eggs when I'm done with it. Salt and pepper, sage, garlic, and garlic powder. The garlic powder is for the prep for the onions before I mix them in there with the scrapple. Yeah, and I put a little bit of garlic powder on there. Next, I'm gonna put some of sea salt and freshly ground pepper onto the onions, and then I'm gonna mix that in there with the scrapple. You can season that to taste and get ready to mix that in there. So it's my salt, pepper. So what's in there now is salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Doing this with one hand is a little task. So I'll just use my fingers. My hands are clean. Oh, what I have in there is when I'm cooking the onions and the scrapple in is some olive oil. And I have it at I have a gas stove, so I'm using right now it's on 3. I'm about to turn it down to 2. So I kind of start off high and then I bring down the heat after a while. I'm gonna flip that. Oh. Alright. Now I'm gonna break that up. What you want to do is break that up real good. I'm gonna switch hands real quick. I'm a right-hander. What you want to do is break that up real good. You want that one side to cook first. You don't gotta cook it that much. Sometimes you can cook it that brown. Sometimes you want to just cook it, till it's warmed up enough, because what you want to do is have it mushed as much as possible. Because how my mama did it. Sorry, I'm out of the camera a little bit. Move that up there a little bit. So what you want to do is get it mashed, because when you add the eggs in there, which I'll be doing pretty soon, but first I'll be adding some garlic, the actual minced garlic. Here's the minced garlic, about a knife tip full. I'm gonna drop that down in there. Mix it up just a little bit. My mom normally doesn't add garlic or sage or minced garlic powder, minced garlic, or sage. That's just my own little thing that I wanted to do. Something that I tweaked a little bit. Not saying that her thing needs any tweaking, but that's just the flavors I like with this, with my onions typically. And next I will be cracking the eggs. Let me turn this down a little bit more to low. Get my eggs. See if I can do this with one hand. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did it with one hand. Kind of jammed up. Look at that. One more. See if I can do this a little better. Oh. Don't want to get that shell inside my... Well, still jammed up, but no shells in there. So next, because I don't want to. Next, because I don't want to stir up any more dishes. I will use my knife, scramble that up a little bit, and I will add some. Oh yeah, I'm going to add some ground pepper, some actual already ground pepper to that mix. 1 second. Let me get back to this real quick. Actual ground pepper. I like it because it it goes through something like eggs a little better than cracked pepper. Mix that in there. Put my stuff back. Oh yeah. So only thing I have left to add is 2 things. Some cheese if you want some. I try to keep my cheese intake down because high cholesterol and all that type of crap. But before I let this top cook, down too much, I want to add my seasoning. Sage, ground sage, good with eggs. I like it. Then I mix it up a little bit. Get that in there. All right. Fluff them up. Okay, I will add like 2 pinches of shredded cheddar cheese. Then I just well, maybe 3, and then mix that in there real good. Let it cook first. So what I like to do is put my seasonings and stuff back away when I'm cooking. That way, when I'm done cooking, only thing I got left is the dish and the dishes. Sorry about that little camera angle. There we go. Get that cheese to cook in there real good. So I add I'm quite sure if any of y'all know, you add that milk. I learned from my cousin Robbie. You add the milk to the eggs to give it a little more volume. I guess that's what it does. That's what it does to me. I like it. That was fat-free milk that I used. Next, you can have this by itself. What I like about this is that it's mixed together so well. The scrapple and eggs. If you don't like the swine, I don't give a crap. This ain't for you, but you should try it anyway. Just a little spoonful and see how you like it. I'm gonna mash that up real good. Right? And then you can have it on a sandwich, which is pretty much a complete meal because you got eggs, meat. Well, you got eggs and breakfast meat on a sandwich and some cheese. And or you could just have it by itself. Me, I'm gonna have some leftover. Where did that thing go? Some some leftover Italian sausage. I'm gonna cut that up, put it over to the side, and then put some bread over there too. So I took a little broken up piece of bread, put some some Duke's mayonnaise. That's like the best mayonnaise I've ran into so far. If you have any good mayonnaise that you like, let me know. Maybe I'll try it out after this my Duke's is almost gone. What I did was I put a couple little dollops on the bread, and then I just put some already ground pepper on there. This little mini sandwich is for my eggs, which I'm about to take out, and I got my meat in there. It's already cooked. That was already cooked last night. I'm just putting it in there long enough to warm it up. And in a few, I'm about to have a full plate. Here's the final result. I ended up bringing some cinnamon raisin mini bagels, putting some grape jelly and some cream cheese on there. Warmed up me some leftover Italian sausage, half a sandwich because I had a broken piece of bread in there. So I was just like, oh, look at that. It's kind of diagonal. So let me just make a little small sandwich because I like a little bit of that. A little sandwich and my eggs off to the side. Of course, on the sandwich, you got the little mayonnaise and some pepper. I only added a little bit of salt to that because the meat is already kind of salty. A little bit of, as you saw, like 2.5 pinches of cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, and some minced garlic and some garlic powder and some ground pepper and some regular pepper. The reason why I added the garlic powder and the pepper directly to the onions is because, to me, what I've noticed is that it infuses the onions differently if you just add it on top of everything or mix everything together. So I kind of like to season my onions, cook them while they're seasoning, so that seasoning can penetrate the onions, and then add that onion to whatever I'm mixing it with. So that's why I do that. And I like to add my stuff separately into it, different stages into the meal, so that it'll have a different impact. But that's breakfast with Jacobs at 12:41.